Hi Aries, this is your November 1st to November 7th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Star, we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Two of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, and we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I believe the King of Swords is the person you're dealing with. The third card from the left, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it's not an air sign, then this is somebody who is very determined. This person could be called as ice at times. But in general, if this is somebody who makes a promise, they usually keep their word, right? So that's the person coming in, and it's going to happen really, really unexpectedly. You do not see this coming. You're going to be struck by lightning. That's how it's going to feel. Because we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, and the card on the bottom of the deck, to me personally, is always very important. And the Tower in this particular spread is either something that happens really, really unexpectedly, but for very few of you, the Tower could symbolize the end of your existing relationship or the end of their existing relationship, if you're in one or they are in one, right? For some of you, you don't have to be in a relationship. You could be, talking to another person, and once this person shows up in your life, that conversation will stop. You will be this person will have your full and undivided attention, and vice versa. But for most of you, the Tower, like I said, is going to be like you're struck by lightning. So unexpected. And you're going to fall for this person hard. You're going to fall for this person hard, Aries. The very first card that came out is the Star. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. So this King of Swords could be an Aquarius, because if this is an air sign, it could be an Aquarius, but it could be any air sign. But if we want to stay general, then the Star is a wish come true, and this is something we usually wish for or hope for a very long time. And this person is finally here. Then we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I believe most likely the Knight of Cups is genuine, authentic love offer coming from this King of Swords, right? Then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune is a start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And it's clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And it's a card of two people being on the same page, and the feelings they have for each other are mutual. I'll repeat that. The feelings they have for each other are mutual. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. The Ace of Cups is kind of similar to the Knight of Cups energy. Also about genuine, authentic love offer. It's just, love at its purest. This is genuine, authentic love. And then we have the Queen of Wands. That is most likely you, Aries. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. I really like the fact that both of you are starting as the king and the queen, right? On that level. Granted, the two of you are probably different zodiac signs, but you're still vibing on a similar level. And by that I mean you're the king and the queen. That means the two of you can compromise. The two of you have a lot of things in common. The two of you can find common ground. Perhaps the two of you have a lot of things you can do together. That's a great way to have the two of you in the beginning. The last card, however, that came out is the Empress. That could also be you, right? So you're sort of upgrading to the Empress level. I'm not saying you're not the Empress right now, but this is the status change. This is the way this person, this King of Swords, sees you. The Empress Potentially could be somebody who is expecting a baby, right? So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. The Empress often comes through as the future wife or the future significant other figure. And besides that, the Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Empress is just abundance in its purest form. And in my spreads, the Empress always shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. Right? And that's exactly what I think the two of you will do. There's so much love here. I just want to underline it one more time. The Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, all pure, genuine, authentic love. And the Star, the very first card that came out, is a wish come true. Aries. You see? Yeah. Really like the spread. Really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Aries, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person going forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Magician clarified by the Sun, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know what it reminds me of, the spread? You know how when they're shooting movies, before they start recording a new scene, they say, and action. And that's exactly what I think is happening here. And that's both of you are doing something. Because we have the Queen and the King of Wands. Your person could be any zodiac sign, but this week in particular, the two of you are definitely on the same page. The two of you are two partners in crime, and the two of you are starting something brand spanking new. And the first card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of waiting. So perhaps you were waiting for the right circumstances, or whatever it is you were waiting for, you're no longer waiting this week. I don't know if you're just running out of patience, or everything you were waiting for finally happens and things and stars align, and now the two of you can move forward. So speaking of action, we have the Magician clarified by the Sun. The Magician is that card of action, right? The Magician's got all the tools he or she needs at their disposal, and they're using their tools. Right, so you're doing something, you're creating something, you're taking a class together, you're starting hiking, you're starting your own business together. Whatever it is, it's going to make you really, really happy, because the Magician is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. For some of you, you could be going someplace warm and you couldn't go because of what's going on in the world, but this time you're starting to take steps towards that. Either way, like I said, and action. This looks really good, all right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Death, clarified by Judgment. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Tower, clarified by the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. And we also have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Wow, Aries. Whoever this person is coming back from the past, it kind of feels like you can't stand this person anymore. It's like you regret you ever got together with this person in the first place at some point in the past. Right? So it's like this person makes you nauseous. It's just, you can't stand the sight of this person. That's the feeling I'm getting with all these cards here. Death, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Cups. It's like you're shutting it down so quickly. This person stands no chance of getting back together with you. Death, the first card that came out, is the personal Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Death could symbolize what happened in the past, the end of this relationship, the end of this marriage. And Death is clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. We do have this Ten of Cups, the next card over. This is a card of a family or a relationship or marriage. Perhaps this person wants that with you now, or that this is what you were hoping to have with this person at some point in the past, but it just fell apart, right? And now that this person is back, you're shutting it down really, really quickly. The next card that came out is the Tower, and is clarified by the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. The Tower is, something that happens unexpectedly, and I think those are the hopes and wishes of the person coming back from the past, just being destroyed, being demolished, right? The Five of Swords, clarifying the Tower, this is you having a few harsh words to say to this person before you shut it down, right? And the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. And the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck is kind of similar to the Tower energy in this particular spread. This is you shutting it down, right? This offer is dead on arrival, pretty much. And you're setting this person back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We have Temperance, clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or Cancer. Well, the week is going to start off on a sad note, especially if you've been up for a promotion, or if you've been thinking about going on a business trip, or if you've been applying for a particular job and it almost seemed like you've secured that promotion or secured that job, and unfortunately you did not. And you're going to be healing from that for a couple of days, and then you'll pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and you'll get back in there. So Temperance, the first card I came out is the personal Sagittarius card, but I think in this part this is you healing. This is you recuperating from rejection. The Four of Cups, clarifying Temperance, is a card of a rejection. So like I said, if you were up for a promotion, unfortunately they'll pick somebody else. If you were hoping for a new job, they will unfortunately pick somebody else. But the good news is that the remaining cards on the table are amazing. The Ace of Swords, this is you getting back out there, restarting your efforts, right? Looking for new beginnings, cutting out that depression with the Four of Cups. And I do see you being sad, to be honest with you. I never sugarcoat my readings. Yeah, you will be sad about it, but you will very quickly get back up. You will very quickly get back up, and with the Chariot card you could be moving forward, or you could be surprised with another job, right? So if you're applying for multiple jobs, one of them will unfortunately reject you, but the other one will not, because the Chariot is also a card of victory, right? The Chariot is also about moving forward. So for others of you who is not securing another job, you will start moving forward, and you will be victorious at some point in the near future. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is you, sort of starting to rebalance your life or start looking for new opportunities, right? And you will find them. The Six of Pentacles is always a good card when it comes to work, business, and finances. Always is. All right, so cheer up and move forward. Aries, let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Fool, we have the Sun, and we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is to receive a message from somebody, and the two of you, or it could be a group of you, will just, let loose a little bit. It could be an invitation to a party, or an event, or a gathering, or somebody just wants to see what's up with you, right? And the two of you will, I think, go on some sort of adventure together. You could be literally going someplace, or spending time together and just having a lot of fun, right? So the Page of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a message coming your way. Then the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to right. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and I think the Three of Wands is your energy. So they will offer you something, right? To either get together or go someplace or do something crazy, right? And with the Three of Wands, you'll decide to do it. You'll decide to go for it. You'll decide to go, right? The Fool, the next card over, this is you going or going for it or getting together and having a lot of fun. And the Sun, the last card that came out, is the happiest card in the deck. So whatever it is that you will be doing with another person or group of people, it'll be a lot of fun. It will make you really happy. So it kind of feels like a reunion of some sort, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be, the message is going to be coming from somebody you definitely already know, right? And just don't go crazy too much. The Fool card is always about taking a leap of faith. It's taking a risk. So you could be doing something dangerous. Well, hopefully not too dangerous, but I do see you having a lot of fun here. All right, so that's what I got for you, Aries. Hopefully this resonates. If it does, please like this video. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.